What's up, YouTube? I think I found a fucking grail in the thrift shopping. As you can see in the title, I think these are the player exclusives, one of one, game worn James Harden first signature shoe. I guess when he in 2015 when he first got his Adidas deal. I believe he got like 200 million for the next 13 years in 2015, and these were his first debut shoes that he wore against Orlando in 2015, playing for the Houston. And I was just in a thrift store, just looking for random things, And a person came with a cart full of shoes, and I saw these giant shoes, and I kind of laughed, saying, "Those are some big ass fucking shoes," but they were clean. They're clean, but I just was like, I was just like, let me look at these. I looked at them. I'm like, what size are these? And as I looked inside, as you can see right there, as me looking in it, I seen sample. So I was like, sample. Looked at it. Looked at the shoe tag, and let me see if it focus. It says, it says the sample. Well, the lights making it hard to see. Let me see. It says sample, made in China, size 14. And I bought them. I just said, let me see. I just bought them because they were just so clean. They're size 14, but they were real clean. And I could not make out what this yellow stitching says all across it. I could not, I could not read it. So I did my research, tried to look these shoes up, couldn't find anything. But the closest shoe that I've seen were the Andrew Wiggins Crazy Light Boost shoes. Those are the only pieces. It says stable frame right there. It says Crazy Light on the front tip of the shoe. And this whole front is 3M. That whole front, so it's actually black without the light on it. But I got the light on for y'all to see. And I thought they were Andrew Wiggins, so I kind of posted. I did post them up on like my little website, eBay, Macari, and all that. And I just posted them up. Like first, I started at 300, and then I rechanged because I keep looking them up, and I kept looking them up, and I was like, all right, let me put them up as 800. And then I posted them up for a split second for 1,000. I got an Instagram page, and I posted them on my Instagram sell page, a page where I find stuff, and I just post them up showing what I got, and I got the link to my Macari and my eBay sell sites or whatever. And somebody DM'd me and said, "Bro, those are James Harden's." So I was like, okay, so I guess he must know something if he DM'd me and said that. And he said that's a crazy find, bro. So I was like, why would he say James Harden, right? So I get off work, I come home, and I'm not looking at the shoe. I'm looking at my pictures on my phone, on my Instagram page. And as I'm looking at it, like right here, I got a picture just like this. And I'm looking at it, and right in the middle, I seen the M. So I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I grabbed the shoe, and I was like, if that would be a J, now I see the A right there. Then I see the M. Then I see the E. Then I see the A. I said, this is James Harden. Okay. So I turned it to the side and said, does it say Harden on this side? I can see the H, A, R, D, E, N. So I was like, these must be James. Okay, so bro was right. So I went to go see to make it legit. I went to go type in James Harden Crazy Light samples, right? And the first the picture I see is him shooting the ball in the air, and they showing these on his feet, and I just was like, holy shit, this might be one of one shoe. So, I just found this out, so I just wanted to do a video of these. And another thing too, I think Buddy in the DM said James Harden wears size 14. And I don't know if I just said that or not, but they are a size 14. Whoa. found these in a thrift, and I just did a little bit more research on them. Not on these, but like what could some samples, player exclusive, game worn shoes would go for. And first video I seen was the top 10 most expensive ones, and mostly they were all Jordans. And they said back in, I forgot what year they said. They said the highest one was like one of the Jordan ones that Jordan game worn sold for like over 500,000 on. Well, they were signed too. They were sold on eBay for 500,000. And I'm not saying I'm gonna get that for this, but just $10. Even if I get 1,000 or 5,000 for these, man, probably 10,000. Like shit. Like I'm just kind of shocked that you really can find stuff like, you know what I'm saying, in the thrifts and stuff like that, man. Like you, and I never thought with my luck that I would ever find something worth even more than freaking $100, man. Like, you know, I mean, I found a video game for the DS or something that's like that. What was that? It was like some Dragon Quest game on the DS. I think it was like 4 or 5. Just I found it in the wrong case. I found it in the wrong. Matter of fact, it was the same thrift. Same thrift. I go there. They don't never have games, but if they do, there'll just be a small stack in the corner. And I grabbed it and I opened it up. It was a Dragon Quest, and I didn't know which one. I said, I don't know which one is the one that's most valuable. But it had 2 games in it, so I was like, that's a deal. Like, take 2 games, two loose games in the wrong case for $2. And I got in the car and I looked it up and I said, that's the $130 game right there. Just the cartridge only for the DS or something. So I mean that was like my biggest find. But honestly, I think these right here probably are gonna be my biggest find, man. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna get them checked out at some of these big sneaker stores that sell those, them expensive ass shoes. They say they buy shoes too, and I know they finna lowball me, so we're not even finna. I'm not even getting so hyped up about that because I know they want to resell it to make money off of it, but it might be somebody that say I just want this for my store and give me at least a closer, more more more. Look, I can't even talk now. I can't even. Dang, I can't believe. I was staring at this stitching on the side for so long. I'm like, what does that even say? And when that guy did me and said those are James Harden, I just looking at this side, I just saw that big M right in the middle, and I said, "Oh shit! I think these are James Hardens." I was saying they were Andrew Wiggins, but either or, like just the fact that they're game worn, I believe they're 101 game worn. These was his. Don't ask me how they got in the thrift. I don't know. Maybe after he played the game, after he got that $200 million deal, he probably took them off. Was like, man, I got money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But these came out in 2015, and I just found them. This is 2022 now. What month? August. This is August 2022, and I just do my random, get off work, just stop by a couple thrift stores on the way back into the house, man. Just that's all I do. I don't go so hard. I might do a couple of them, like certain days, certain weeks, or something like that. I might just hit up a few of them, but I don't go so hard. But just the fact. And yeah, man, look, they even got like some little gameware show. Like some of this right here is kind of dang. This when he was hooping on them out there in 2015, man. The little markings, little damages, hooping, scoring, man. Dang, I just watched the highlights too. I just watched the highlights. I think they said they had like 30 points that game. The score was like 101 to 104 in the playoffs of 2015, Houston versus Orlando. I just watched like some highlights of that game, and I'm just looking at their shoes. I'm just like, I think those are the freaking shoes, but I can't wear them, so I'm not no. I don't see myself just having them sit in a closet like. I, so honestly, it could be better off sitting in some fancy sneaker store, some fancy sneaker store, and they say these are the game worn James Hardens, and I don't think I'm gonna wait till 20 years for them to go up a little bit. Just give me 5, 10 bands, man. I'm good. I'm good off a $10 fine, man. So I just want to show off these shoes, man. yeah, man. I mean, if you're that type to like the I mean, if you're that type to go out and thrift, man, and you might find some stuff, man. It just don't hurt, man. I don't go all out my way to go out and try to find stuff like I'm trying to get rich. I just honestly I go for some of them old video games you play back then in '87. I was born in '87, so I'll be looking for like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, like these crazy prices on these games these days is like out there, man. But sneakers too, sneakers is shock me, man, shocking me that people keep some shoes and buy shoes for six, seven, $10,000, man. And we finna see how much I get for these bad boys. So, all right, man. I'm out, man. I'm out. I ain't doing nothing but just twirling the shoe around. all right, there it goes. It says Harden on that side, Harden, and then James. I guess the J is kind of cut off from just leather right up here. And right down the little netting right there. I guess that's what they call crazy light boost prime knitting. I guess that's what that is. And that's J.A. and yeah, that's James Harden name, man. So it'll crush me if somebody say like these are fake, buddy, replicas. but I mean, look, size 14 too. Like, well, I understand. I looked at some YouTube videos of like what are samples, and they said samples only come in like size 9 and only bigger size. No, only size 9. Don't ask me why. They just said size 9 and like huge size. So now I'm gonna be looking every time I see a giant shoe sitting over there. I'm gonna look at the tag and see if those are samples or not, man. And you might could come up, a couple $100 or something off some $5, $10 shoe buys in the thrift. And just the fact that these are game worn, man, I know I'm gonna get a couple. I know I'm gonna get paid off these, man. So try not to touch them so much, man. You get the people that you put more damage in the shoe, and yeah, like okay, it got crazy. Yeah, he wore him in the game, bro. He was hooping out there, bro. Yeah, bro. That's the word, man. That was him, not me, bro. you heard me? So all right. Now I'm out, man. Y'all be blessed, man.